Welcome back to my channel. I'm Will Photo. I'm your grandmother's rolling pins favorite photographer. So if you didn't know that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot and it would really help with my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're talking about Lightroom tricks and tips, and I'm going to show you some awesome key hacks that you definitely should know. And my goal is to help you improve your workflow and make you understand Lightroom just a little bit better. There's going to be 8 tips, and the last one is something that I see no one talking about, and I definitely want you to learn it, and I want you to use it on a daily basis because I think it will really improve your workflow. This one's really cool. Let's say you're editing your photo and you want to see the before and after. How are you going to do that? You're going to hit the reset button and just start over and then redo your setting. Like, there's such an easier way to see the before that you started working on. And I'm going to show you that right now. So let's hop right in the computer and I'm going to show you the first one. If you're on your computer right here and you want to see the before and after, you're going to go to your keyboard and you're going to hit this button right here. I'm going to show you a picture of the keyboard. You're going to hit this backslash button and it's going to show you a before and after very, very fast. This is one of my favorite tools because when I'm editing a photo, I want to know where I started when I was editing. And this is something that can show you extremely fast with just literally the tap of one button, and you can see the before and the after. I literally use this every single time I apply a setting to my photo. One adjustment, I hit before and after because I want to see where I came and what the difference is. Now let's take it one step further. We're going to go back into the computer, and if you use the button Y, it pulls up 2 photos, the before and the after, and you can see them side by side. This is so sick too because you can zoom in on a part of the photo and you can see the close-up before and after and move it around, and both of them move so you can see them simultaneously. Number 2 is grid overlays for cropping your photos. Let's hop in the computer. Let's say you're cropping your photo and the normal one that first pops up is this regular grid overlay. But if you hit the button O, you can cycle through a bunch of different compositions and you can mess with these and you can set up your photos with different compositions. And if you don't like one, you can just keep hitting O and it's going to go through all of them. That's awesome because inside of the cropping tool, you can cycle through all of these different composures and compose your photos differently and just switch it up a little bit. Number 3 is clipping. So I'm going to show you how to see if your photo's clipping. What is clipping, you ask? Clipping is when your highlights or your shadows are either overexposed or underexposed. If your highlights are overexposed, they're going to be way too white and blown out, or if your shadows are too dark, it will show with this simple hack. So let's hop into the computer and I'm going to show you that really quick. So you're looking at your photo and you want to see if you're clipping in any parts of the photo. So you hit J really quick. Now highlights will show in red and shadows will show in blue. Now I don't have any clipping highlights in this photo. I do have clipping shadows, but that is on purpose. I want these darks and these shadows to be very dark. Now let's say the sky was clipping. If I moved up my highlights, you can see that the sky is now clipping and it is red. Actually, I just noticed too, I am clipping a little bit on this light down here, but like I said, that's not that big of a deal. It's just to gauge whether you're clipping too much or you're clipping just the right amount. So you're gonna use the button J to toggle back and forth to see if you're clipping or not. Number 4 is very cool. For all of you photographers who want to shoot black and white and shoot color, or you're not really sure if you want your photo to be black and white or color, this is a very quick trick that can help you see your photo in black and white in literally 1 second. And if you want to see your photo in black and white, you just hit V. And V is going to show you black and white very fast. So if you want to know what your photo looks like in black and white, just hit V. I don't shoot black and white that much, so I don't use that button a lot. I actually found that button on accident when I accidentally hit V and the whole photo turned black and white. Quick little secret key hack that I accidentally found out that I'm sure other people know about, but if you want to see your photo in black and white, just hit the V button. Number 5, like I said in the beginning of this video, my goal is to help you move your process of editing along faster. I want you to improve your workflow and do things quicker. Let's say you just opened up Lightroom. We're going to jump into Lightroom. You just opened up Lightroom and you want to develop the photo really fast. You don't want to move your mouse up here and click develop. All you have to do is hit D and it's going to move your photo right into develop. Let's say you want to go back, you're going to hit G. And that's a very quick way of going back and forth from library to develop. I don't see why you won't be using that. It saves so much time. Literally hitting one button is faster than moving your whole mouse around your screen to move to develop. So hit D if you want to develop and hit G if you want to go back to your library. Number 6. Number 6 is awesome. I actually started using this one a lot more recently when I finished an edit. So let's say we jump into Lightroom and we go to develop. You finished your edit and you want to see what it looks like without all of these bars on the side. This is called lights out mode, and basically what it's going to do is isolate that photo so that you can see it better, and there's 2 different modes. So if you hit L, you're going to do lights out and it's going to dim the back of the screen. Let's say you hit L one more time, it's going to make the whole screen black and you can just view that photo. You can also, if you want to show people your photos on Lightroom, you can do lights out until it's all the way black and cycle through the photos. Showing people on Lightroom could be distracting with all the stuff on the sides. Just hit lights out and you can show people your photos on Lightroom without any other distractions. Number 7, when you're cropping a photo, let's say you have a landscape photo, but you want the landscape photo, you want to crop it into a portrait photo. I know it kind of sounds dumb me explaining it. We're going to hop into the computer and I'm going to show you right here. So you're going to go to your crop tool. Now you can see right here, this is crop for a landscape. Let's say I wanted, it wouldn't make any sense, but let's say I wanted to crop this so that it was a portrait photo. So instead of pulling it in like this and doing this and wasting all of that time, all you have to do is hit X and it will switch that over to a portrait crop. You can hit X, go back and forth, from landscape to portrait, from landscape to portrait, and there you go. Super simple if you shot a landscape photo and you want it to be cropped like a portrait, or vice versa if you cropped a portrait photo and you want to crop it into a landscape. All you have to do is hit one simple key, X, and it will switch that crop. Alright, the last one that we're going to talk about that I think is very, very important, and I think it really helps you organize your photos. When I go on photo shoots, I take over 500, 600 photos. I do a lot of photos of one scene. Now, right now we're looking at just a few photos because I only pulled out these few to just show you this little set. But what I do when I edit is I use the keys up top. So 6 will toggle your photo to red. That red photo is one that you want to export. Let's say there's one you're kind of iffy about. You can hit 9 and it's going to set it to blue. You can hit 8 and it will be green. And you can hit 7 and the photo will be yellow. Now you can color coordinate these to like what you want. So I specifically use red as the photos that I'm going to export, yellow as the photos that I possibly might want to export but I'm not 100% sure about, blue for ones that are completely done and finished after I exported them, and I don't really use green that much. This is something that I think helps speed up a lot of processes. When you're going through 500 photos, it's hard to see the ones that you know you like. Another cool thing about this hack is that you can go up to edit and you can go select color label and you can pick these specific color labels. So let's say I have 500 photos and I know all my red ones are ones that I like, so I hit red and it's going to select all of the red photos for me, and then I can just export the ones that I want to export. That is the one that I don't see a lot of people talking about, and I think that's very awesome to use, and it definitely helps me a lot speeding up my exporting process and getting all of the photos off Lightroom and onto my computer so that I can further edit them. Those are all of my tips for Lightroom. I will probably do a part 2 if I have more that I want to share, but I think these are a good starter for single key hacks that you can definitely use on a daily basis while you're editing. These will help you speed up your process editing, and it will help you understand Lightroom just a little bit better. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, throw a comment if you want to see more, or if you have any questions about Lightroom, I would be happy to answer them. Another Lightroom video that I'm going to do eventually, I did get a comment about it, is using the color primaries in the camera calibration settings. That's something I never focused too much in depth on a video, and I kind of want to go into that to show you how I use them and why you should be using them and how to use them properly. That's all I have for Lightroom key hacks, key tricks, Lightroom tricks and tips. Not sure what I'm going to title the video yet. You probably already know the title of the video because you clicked on the video and then you're watching it till now. Basically, to anyone that's here, I want to thank you for watching my videos and thank you for supporting me on all of the apps that you guys do. I get a lot of support on Instagram, TikTok, and now here on YouTube, and it means a lot. I want to give back to the community that supports me, so when we hit 100 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So get me to 100 subs and we'll be doing the giveaway, and I can't wait to do that with you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from this. I hope that you implement these key hacks into your daily editing routine. That's all I have for this video. So I'll see you next week. Enjoy your day. Keep shooting. I'll see you later.